Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Kephrii. I don't know. I suck at intros. I didn't want to make a response video to AimbottZ and the whole situation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's exactly why I didn't want to make a response video. However, I'm getting a lot of tweets, getting a lot of comments, getting a lot of hate, so I guess I'm forced to respond to it. So here's my response to it. Alright, so since I don't really do this YouTube thing very often, I upload videos. I don't really do the actually talking to you guys thing very often. I don't have an overlay for this. I don't have anything, so you'll have to just deal with my Twitch overlay. I don't know how to start the response, so I'm just gonna walk you guys through what happened, and then I guess we'll go from there. So I'm in a Volskaya game. There's a guy named Meltdown on my team. Nobody knows that this is AimbottZ at this current point in time, right? The player named AimbottZ. So we're playing the game, and Dembeck says, "Hey man, your widow's potentially sus," and I'm like, 30% KG, and then it goes down to 10. Through the 10, Meltdown. He's not. So I try to talk to him. He's not in voice. So right there, I tried to say, I was gonna type "should I," and I was like, well, I don't want him to think that I'm accusing him, right? So you'll notice that I deleted the "should I." Meltdown. He's not in voice. And then I went with, hey, what's actually happening? I clarified. The enemy team, should they be sus of you? They are asking. Be honest with me. And now at this point, he doesn't reply, right? He's not obligated to reply. He doesn't have to talk. That's fine. In his YouTube video, right? Some people are gonna say oh, well, what if he didn't see chat? You can see in his YouTube video that he uploaded, he saw chat. It's there. He didn't respond. So anyway, so this game goes on. I'll walk you through it. So I ask him, nothing, no response, right? No response. Immediately, I think that's kind of suspicious. Hey, why wouldn't you say anything? But again, yeah, he doesn't have to say anything. No big deal. I think it's a little odd, but okay, whatever. So the game goes on, and
Steals low. The orb got him. The orb of doom.
I joke.
Meltdown's hacking. Okay. Confirm.
Right there, I joke.
Okay, Meltdown's hacking. Okay. Confirm.
When in reality, I don't know he's hacking, right? I can't see the kill cam. I just see a bunch of fucking deaths in the feed, right? Really what this is more like commentary. I'm commenting what's going on as it's happening, right?
Steals low. The orb got him. The orb of doom. Okay, Meltdown's hacking. Okay. Confirm.
So I told Dembeck, hey man, he didn't reply to my inquiry. He's not in voice. And so now I'm like, what's going on? So I'm saying was he legit? What's going on? So obviously me saying he's hacking confirmed. Obviously it's not confirmed. I'm looking for clarification. I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. I'm like, was it legit? So I'm like, is it normal? So I'm asking if it's legit. I'm asking if it's normal. Obviously, I'm not sold that he's hacking, right? I'm still looking to get information. My mind is not made up yet. I'm still like, hey man, what's going on? So at this point, I'm still confused, right? I don't know what's going on. I'm like, hey, is it normal? Did he just roll you all? Dembeck says, I think he's walling. I said, okay, well, I'm thinking I don't want to gain SR from a possible cheater, right? I have no clue who Meltdown is. No one does. He's not talking. We've asked him in team chat if he's cheating. He's not talking back. He won't reply. He's not defending himself. We don't know anything. But now we have the enemy team wondering if he's cheating, right? And suspecting him of cheating. So I'm like, okay, yeah,
and forget.
So now I want to test the hypothesis, right? Because I don't want somebody who's good to be falsely accused of cheating. So I'm like, hey, well, why don't you hook up here and let's see if you get fucking shot. Let's see if he sees you, you know? So that's what we do. I call out my own teammate's position, but in reality, I didn't even have to do it. Because we're not testing to see if Dembek can kill him. We're testing to see if he can kill Dembek, right?
Your ignorance frightens me.
So at this point, he's already aimed up there. And he took the shot. So now it's like, okay, well that's like, yeah, it's a common hook spot. But it's unfortunate timing that we're testing a hypothesis at the same time, right? And again, did I need to give his position? No. Thankfully, Dembek didn't kill him anyways, so it didn't actually matter. So now, in my head, right, what I know is, guy not in voice, guy gets asked if he's cheating and he doesn't respond. Open division player on the other team saying he's kind of sus. We're trying to see if he's sus. Kind of looks sus, right? And it made me laugh.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay.
He saw him.
You know, but we still don't know, right? We still don't know. So at this point in time, I still have not reported him. I have still not said he's cheating. I'm just like, I'm kind of on the convinced side though, right? So I'm on the convinced side. And I'm still waiting to figure out what's going on, right? Like, I'm not quite sweating. We're obviously holding, so it's not like I'm throwing the game, right? Like, we're 2 minutes deep, and we still have all of our ticks. We're obviously doing fantastic at holding. You could say, hey, I'm throwing because I'm emoting in a corner, but in reality, we're winning. There's no threat here. We're not losing. Nothing's going on. Like, nothing's really happening yet. I'm just chilling. Dembek makes the call. He's cheating. So now you've got the enemy team officially stating this player is cheating. I don't know if he is or not. So I say, hey, draw. Because that's what we do in top 500. If there's a cheater in the lobby, we draw the game. That way neither team gains or loses SR. Nobody gets hurt. Just, hey man, go next. So I say, draw, question mark, asking the enemy team if that's what they want. And then I ask my team, are you cool with this?
You guys down to draw?
I'll draw.
Our team says we'll draw. Well, a player on the team. Jackal, who's the other team's second tank, up arrows. I say we're down. Their main tank says yes. Our team doesn't seem very enthusiastic, right? Like, we come on in.
I'm chilling.
I'd rather not win with even a possible cheater.
So right there, right? I still haven't called him a cheater. I still haven't accused him of hacking.
I'd rather not win with even a possible cheater.
I'd rather not win with even a possible cheater, right? And what does our team do? Our team gives up the point. Nobody objects. Nobody cares. Even with all of this conversation happening, AimbottZ still doesn't say anything, right? So as far as we're concerned, we still don't know who Meltdown is. He still has said literally nothing to defend himself. And with the rampant amount of hackers in the game, why wouldn't we assume he's, like, possibly suspicious, right? Like, we literally have no reason not to. The enemy team saying he's cheating? He's on my team. So I have no clue, right? I can't see the kill cams. He's on my team. Yeah. So at this point, we're giving up the objective. We've agreed to a draw. Nobody's objected. So I say, hey, man, let's 11-man report gameplay sab and cheating, because that's what you do if you think someone's cheating. A lot of people get wrapped up here and they go, wow, you're false reporting or you don't have proof. That you're not required to have proof to report. The whole point of the report system is to report what you're seeing. Like, we can't possibly have the proof. There's no way. There's no possible way for you to have proof someone's cheating. You can't see their computer. You can't see their files. You're supposed to report suspicious behavior and activity. That's the whole point of the system. So, we're all agreeing to draw. If that's the case, if everyone's agreeing to this draw, then there should be 11 people reporting the suspicious behavior. So, I remind everyone, hey guys, 11-man report, please. sabotage and cheating because that's what we think is happening.
Objective lost.
And so that's what we do. In my report, even then, I only wrote possible hacker because I still don't know. I don't know if he's cheating or not. The enemy team has said he's cheating. I can't see anything. I don't know. And he still has not said anything. He hasn't said anything. So it's like, why wouldn't we think you're cheating? Like, you're not fucking saying anything, guy. Say something. So while we're reporting, towards the end of the game, or not even towards the end of the game, the round finally ends, right? We've officially allowed them to cap the second point. So now it's draw territory, right? Like, there's no going back. We're draw territory. They're asking, hey, reporting. Okay, which one are we reporting? I say, hey, hope for the lobby close. Like, hopefully, you know, if he is cheating, he'll get detected. My own team's main tank here, right? Tech was the one who said I'm down. Hero's the one here going, hey, yeah, 11-man report. You know, everyone's kind of doing their thing. Only, this is funny. It's Kephrii guy. I am telling my team I just write possible. I'm advising them not to say he is a cheater. Don't brand him, but say possible. Only after the round is finally over, after we've given up both objectives, after I've already asked him in team chat and said, hey, be honest with me, man. Should the enemy team be suspicious? After Dembeck has said, yo, he is cheating in game chat, only now does he decide to write, I'm not cheating. Like, we can't undo the 2 point. Like, where were you the whole game, man? And so, we're like, okay. Like, okay. So I'm telling them, hey, look, it's Dembeck. Like, even Dembeck's like Kappa. But, so I'm saying, hey, look, I just write possible. Let Blizz determine it. I am just trusting y'all's judgment and going for the draw. Because why wouldn't I? None of us know who Meltdown is. He's not in voice. He wasn't defending himself. He said nothing. So I'm still perplexed, right? Like, I don't even know what I don't understand. So I'm just trying to do the right thing, right? I'm just trying to be a good fucking person. And it's like, hey, if this 12-man game is potentially corrupt by one player, like, let's drop this, right? Like, if you guys want to draw, we're down, right? I feel like this could have been avoided, right? He could have responded to the team message where I said, hey man, the enemy team's suspicious of you. Should they be? He could have just said, he didn't have to reveal that this is his account, right? Like, he could have just said, no, you don't need to be suspicious of me. And people would go, well, would you have believed him? He could have even taken it a step further. Hey, Kef, we follow each other on Twitter, by the way. You don't need to be suspicious of me. I'll DM you after the game. He could have kept his identity hidden while still doing his part to, like, remove suspicion, right? If for some reason he didn't want to remove any suspicion until the draw was already in place, until it was too late, right? And mind you, he follows me on Twitter, right? We followed each other. I followed him back. He's been following me on Twitch for over a year. We're friends on Discord. We've DM'd before. Not like we're actually, like, you know, buddy and we DM regularly, but we have DM'd before. And yet he still hasn't messaged or said anything to remove suspicion, right? So why wouldn't we be suspicious? Okay, so that was the Volskaya game, right? And this game happened at 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Okay? 9:45 p.m. roughly, right? About 30 minutes later, I get a DM from KG. He's a sub in my chat and a regular. And he says, hey man, it was AimbottZ. I'm talking to him, but he wants to stay anonymous. He's recording for YouTube off stream. And I'm like, oh. Like, are you sure? Like, because some people will be like, yo, I'm Carpe. But really, it's a cheater in disguise, you know? And so I said, are you 100% sure? And he said, 100%. I said, are you 1,000%? And he said, yes, 100,000. I'm talking to him on Discord. I said, why the fuck would he not DM me on Twitter and just say, yo, I'm not hacking, but I want to be anonymous instead of you? And he said, I called him. And I said, tell him to DM me on Twitter just to make sure. Like, I want to know that you're not getting trolled, KG. And so I said, also, if you can let him know, I never said he cheated. I just trusted the enemy team and reported saying possibly hacking. He said, all good, he'll message you next time. And I said, tell him to message me now, because I think you're being trolled. Just have him say hello. And then KG said, see. And that's because AimbottZ said hi. And I said, thanks, that's super odd. He legit's in my chat daily. It's just fucking weird he wouldn't message me. Like, it's odd. Like, why not just message me, bro? Like, I'm so confused, right? So, 9:15 is the game. I find out at 9:45 that it's AimbottZ. So, when I find out it's AimbottZ, we DM. Mind you, I have him blocked. That's why it looks like this. I blocked him because of the aftermath of all of this. He says hello, and I said, okay, just making sure KG wasn't being trolled. He said, it's okay. I said, for the record, I never said you cheated. My report said possibly hacking. I trusted the enemy team, erred on the side of caution, opted for the draw due to the influx of hackers. I won't tell anyone that this is your account, no problem. Also, give my regards to your girlfriend. I assume anyone with 1 minute follower is a troll. The context to that, his girlfriend was in my chat saying it's AimbottZ after the fact. But like I don't know who that is. Like I don't know his girlfriend's like Twitch username, you know? So I just treated her like a 1 minute follower troll, like yeah, okay, troll. So he said, don't worry, man. I know it was the enemy team saying it. So he confirms that it's not me, right? He confirms that it's Dembek. I said, I get a lot of stream snipers, hackers, trolls in my chat, so I tend not to give them benefit of the doubt. My sincerest apologies for my tone towards her. Because again, his girlfriend was in there and I didn't believe her. That was later on though. And so he says, all good. I said, also, if I may request a favor, if you include that game in the YouTube video, and I only know he's doing a YouTube video because KG said he's recording offline, can you avoid painting me as accusing you of hacking? Because as you guys just saw in all the videos, right, it wasn't me. Dembek accused him of cheating. And then I suggested the draw. And then I figure if we're drawing because he is saying he's cheating, then we should report the suspicious behavior. I really don't want to deal with all of that drama / negativity, especially since I didn't do that. He says, I'm going to show exactly what happened. I'm not going to twist anything, and people can make their own minds. Which would be good, except when you show exactly what happened, but you don't show exactly what happened, it doesn't really work that way. People will make their own minds up, but they make their own minds up in a very different way than it should have went down. So then I warn him and I say, understandable. I'm going to get tons of, quote, Kephrii thinks anyone better is hacking hate. I can taste it, ZZZ. He doesn't respond to this. He just, literally, that's the end of the DM. He leaves it like that. That message is sent, literally. That's me at 49. That's him at 54. That's me at 55. So he's a 6-month resub, 1 year plus follower. We've talked before. I assume we're friends, right? I mean, we're following each other. We DM'd each other. We're on Discord together. Like, I assume we're friends, right? We're definitely not just acquaintances. I don't know. In my brain, we're friends. I don't know why he didn't respond. I would assume that my own friend would put my mind at ease and go, hey, man, don't worry. I'm going to clickbait the shit out you, but I'll put in a disclaimer there saying, hey, guys, Kef didn't know I was Meltdown. You know, don't give him a hard time, you know. And also, he said possibly it was actually Dembek. You know, like you can still get the clickbait. You can still clout farm and have some fun, but help me out a little bit here, right? Like, don't mislead the shit. You know? So that conversation happened at 9:50. At 12:50, right? 3 hours? 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 10 p.m. to 11 p.m., 11 p.m. to 12 p.m., 12 p.m. to 1 a.m. 3 hours later, yeah, 3 hours, it says it right here. 3 hours later, he uploads a YouTube video. Kephrii reports me and draws game. Draw, 11-man report, y'all report. Which, while technically true, yes, Kephrii reports me, yes, that happened, and draws, yes, that happened. But that's very misleading, and it's very manipulative, because in reality, when someone reads this in passing, Kephrii reports me and draws, it implies a lot of things, right? Anybody who looks at that's gonna go, wow, AimbottZ played against Kef and shit on him. He got salty and Kef reported him, right? Or maybe not that extreme. Maybe it's just, wow, Kephrii reported AimbottZ for cheating, made him draw. But it's still not what happened, right? The inferences from this title aren't what happened. I showed you guys. I said possibly hacking. I reported a suspicion from somebody who said that he was actually hacking. And so I have so many problems with this because I just have so many problems with it. I expressed to my friend, hey, I have concern of you painting me in a negative way and creating drama and negativity. And I warn him, hey, this is what's going to happen if you do it. And then he does it. He doesn't reply, and then I'm the first name in the title. He doesn't include Dembeck. He doesn't say all 11 players agree to draw. You know, it feels like I got feels like I got farmed, man. Like my own friend kind of just like stabbed me in the back for some views. Like that's how it feels to me, and it just seems wrong. I don't know, it just seems wrong, right? Like my intentions were good. I didn't know who you were in that game. No one did, and you didn't defend yourself. I was trying to do the right thing. Draw the game out so everybody gets no SR, so that way nobody's hurt. It all could have been avoided. You just had, I was just trying to do the right thing. So I don't understand this video. If we're friends and you acknowledge and say, I know it was the enemy team saying it, and you know that I wasn't accusing you, and we're friends, why? Why did you upload the video at all? Better yet, why did you paint me like this? You did me dirty, man. So I end up getting told about the video in the middle of my stream while I'm playing. And I was like, please tell me he didn't put me in the title like that. Please tell me he didn't do me dirty. And then I find out he did me dirty. And so I express everything I just expressed. Like, dude, I thought we were friends. Like, I don't get it. Like, I follow you on Twitter. We follow each other on Twitter. We're friends on Discord. We've talked. We've played. I don't get it. Like, why would you do me dirty like that? And then he tweets out and kind of doubles down and goes, didn't know we were such good friends when we barely talked. Apparently we were super close friends. And nowhere did I say we were super close friends, right? I'm not saying we're super close friends. But we were friends. We're friends on Discord. We follow each other on Twitter. We have talked before and we have played before. So I'm not saying we're super close. And he goes, I stabbed him in the back by posting exactly what happened in a gameplay video, where he led the charge to draw an 11-man report me because one person told him I was sus. Like, yeah, you posted exactly what happened in a gameplay video, but that's the problem. You left out what didn't happen in the gameplay video, like Dembeck, and it's so frustrating. Like, it's frustrating. It's misleading. It's misleading, and it's frustrating. Even if we weren't super close friends, you did stab me in the back. I get that you're saying by posting exactly what happened, but that's not this right here, right? This isn't exactly what happened. You left out what Dembeck said. You left out the fact that you didn't reply to me saying, please be honest with me. Should they be suspicious of you? This isn't exactly what happened. It's misleading. So yeah, you did stab me in the back as my friend, because this isn't exactly what happened. So after all this, right, I'm sitting there, I'm on stream, I'm walking everybody through all of this information that I've just shown you guys, and I'm just upset, right? I feel betrayed, I feel kind of slighted, I feel used for, like, I guess clout. I don't know. I still don't understand what the point of the video was. Because he says his channel's demonetized. He said he didn't do it for clout. If he was my friend, I don't understand the intention still, right? But anyways, so I'm sitting there and I realize, hey, his video is getting a fuck ton of views, right? He's gaining exposure off of your content, right? And he didn't ask your permission to use this content, Brian. And he doesn't have the right to use your content. I'm aware of what fair use is, okay? Mind you, I know what fair use is. There's a difference between fair use and downloading somebody's stream and uploading that stream raw, right? You can't have my content like that. That's not how this works, right? You have to ask permission. This doesn't constitute fair use. So I submitted a review to YouTube, a manual review. So I have to censor part of the email because it has my personal information in it, right? But the email itself, right? Thank you for your submission. It is under review to ensure it is valid and includes all required elements. So they're reviewing it. They're making sure that my claim is not false. And the reason I say this is because a lot of people thought that I falsely pulled his video down and that I did this and I abused a copyright system, this, that, the other. I'm sure that happens on YouTube. I don't know. I don't really do the YouTube thing. You guys know this. I didn't make a false claim. It's my content. I submitted. It's under review to ensure it's valid. And I get an email back. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for your notification. The content has been removed. So it's under review to ensure it's valid. The content's removed. As far as I know, YouTube reviewed it. They agreed with me. Everything seems logical to me. So then AimbottZ takes that, and it's another opportunity to gain traction, and tweets it, laughing. But I don't understand, because it manually detected, claimed by me, taken down. So I don't know what's so funny. Like, you weren't supposed to use my content. So then, as a result of it getting pulled, he re-uploads it, scribbling my name out, right? Which is like okay, I don't know why you're scribbling my name out, because the copyright is because you used my content. It's not my name. You can't report somebody for using a name, right? And then he makes the video insinuate he reports me and draws game. I can't say his name, or he may have this video taken down just like the first one. And he spins it and kind of manipulates the situation to make all of his viewers and fan base think that I took down the first video because he said my name. And that, one, you can't do that. And two, I didn't do that. And three, you're misleading people to believe I did that. So now people think that I falsely copyright striked AimbottZ because he used my name, which isn't what happened, right? Like, I can't say his name, or he may have this video taken down, just like the first one. Saying my name is not why the first one was taken down. The first one was taken down because you used my content without my permission. You're not allowed to do it. It's not because you said my name. So then you end up getting scenarios like this, where it's like, it's crazy he puts names in his videos, but the moment you do, it gets taken down. Like, it's misleading, right? And he leaves the comments up. Imagine falsely accusing someone of hacks, then taking down their video. I never fucking accused the guy. Like, it's creating this public perception that is not true. Like, Kephrii uses so many streamers on his videos. Also, Kephrii copyright claim videos when someone else uses his name. And he makes no effort to correct them. He wants everybody to believe that I'm just this malicious jerk that reported him for using my name. He's okay with that. Like, because that's better than him saying, no guys, I wasn't supposed to use his content. Sorry. He would rather me look like the bad guy. I don't know why though. Like, I don't understand. I just don't get it. So eventually, like, you'll see someone said, hey, he took the video down because AimbottZ illegally used Kef's stream clips without consent, yada yada. So that's why he re-uploaded it without Kephrii's clips, which is what he did, right? He re-uploaded that video without my clips, but he put all the attention on my name. And this guy, well, he said that apparently he can't say or use his name whatsoever. So he's convincing people that it's not the clips when it's only the clips. It's only my footage. It's only my content. It's not the name. It's just misleading. So that's pretty much it. I didn't want to tweet. I didn't want to make a video. I thought I could just address this in stream, and I figured, like, hey man, like, it'll go away. Just people will see the truth, right? Ignore it. But I keep getting hate, and I keep getting asked, and I guess I have to defend myself now. I had to make this video. I had to explain all this. And I had to give somebody attention that I didn't want to give attention. I look at his YouTube. He reports me. Overwatch streamers react. Craggy. Who's AimbottZ? Overwatch streamers react. J3. Wall hacking. I'm cheating so everyone draws. He's cheating. I would say AFK if it wasn't for AimbottZ. Ice is cheating. Can we draw? He's just hacking. Streamers react. The whole channel is a reaction farming channel. I got farmed for clickbait. I got farmed for somebody's YouTube. In my opinion, right? In my opinion, I got farmed and played and baited. And as a result, so did everyone else in the community that has to deal with this crap, that has had to ask me or has heard his side or my side. We all got played, in my opinion, because it's literally what he does. He wanted a reaction. I didn't want to give him one. That's why I didn't tweet. That's why I didn't respond. I didn't want to give him what he wanted. But here we are, giving him what he wanted. So there you go, man. You got what you wanted, dude. I hope the clout was worth it. I hope it was worth it, bro. I hope you got what you wanted.